Hey guys, it's Callista. Today I am so excited because I'm going to be filming the top 10 life hacks you need for back to school time. I'm very excited about this because back to school can be super stressful, so hopefully this makes it a little bit easier. And also, sorry I didn't upload a video. I was at VidCon, so sorry about that. But anyways, let's just get started. So if you're anything like me and you just find socks a waste of time to look for in the morning and you're just kind of like, screw it, I'm just gonna wear my shoes with no socks. And then you realize 2 hours in that is such a bad idea. So something that I found is really easy is to put socks in all of your shoes. That way you don't have to look for them in the morning and they're already there. So when you go do your laundry and you get your socks out or whatever, just put them in your shoe versus putting them in a drawer. So that way you always have matching socks in your shoes. So normally schools give out planners in the beginning of the school year, and if they don't, a lot of people normally buy planners for the beginning of school year. And for me, sometimes my planner just gets super messy and unorganized and I'm like, what is this? So in blue you would write like any plans that you have hanging out with friends, and then in pink you'd write anything that you have to do with like schoolwork, and then in yellow you could write anything that has to do with your job, and in orange you could write any like sports that you have. And this helps keep your planner super organized. That way it just doesn't look like a page with a bunch of writing on it, because that's never too fun. So while studying, you don't always want to have your phone out because that can be a big distraction. So there's this button on your phone called Do Not Disturb, and it is a great button. So basically you press this button and you're still gonna get all of your notifications, but it's not gonna go off while you get them. So this is great because anybody calls you, your phone's not gonna go off if anyone texts you or any tweets. And then when you want to check your phone, it's all there versus on airplane mode where you would have to wait for it to come in. So when I went back to school, I didn't really realize how much my phone buzzes. And if you go into your settings, you can change it so there's no sounds that go off when you get a text message or like anything like that. And that's a really great thing to have while in school. Okay, so if you're anything like me, I've always thought that I learned better listening to music, just like some calming music, maybe some Vance Joy, maybe some Pierce the Veil. Pierce the Veil's not too calming, but a lot of people that I know, and by a lot of people, my brother used to always do this in high school, and I can say this now that he's graduated. So basically, if you have a jacket and a pair of basic in-the-ear earphones, not like some huge Dr. Dre's, you are just going to take your iPhone and have it somewhere on your lap, and then you're going to pull the earphone through your jacket up to where your ear would be, put the earphone in your ear, and then put your hair over it, and then no one's gonna be able to tell that you're listening to music, and it's great. Obviously, for teachers like teaching, I really don't recommend this, but if you're literally just like sitting there taking notes or like doing something like a work page, you know what, this is gonna work for you. So another tip that I have is that I always find myself right before I'm about to go to bed like, oh wait, I have to have that for school tomorrow. Sometimes you don't want to go find a piece of pencil and a paper to write something down, so all you have to do is go into your notes and write whatever you need to remember, and set that as your home screen, because most people look at their phone right when they wake up, and then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, gotta remember that. Alright, so I'm sure whenever you go to the grocery store or a restaurant or anything like that, you always get loose change, and most people just kind of like throw this around and act like it's nothing, but I can promise you loose change is a great thing, people. So if you have a bunch of loose change, just get like a little mini coin purse or just a mini purse and put that in your backpack and have all of the change in there, and then that way whenever anything's being sold at school or there's a vending machine or like a club selling something cool, and that way you always have coins and stuff just to spend on things like that, extra change adds up. So if you wanted to go to your local grocery store or bank and convert that into dollars, which you can do, you just go to the machine, put your coins in, and it will give you like dollars for them if you have enough. Like I know people that have gotten like literally like $100 from doing this, and then you'll have a bunch of back to school money. Alright, so I know sometimes in class you want someone's number, whether it's someone that you think is Luke Hemmingshott or just a new friend that you want to hang out with. So if you want their number and you really don't know how, I have got the plan for you. So if you're somewhat good friends with them, ask a group of people in the class to take a group picture, and then say, hey guys, let's make a group chat and I'll send you guys a picture, and then you'll have whoever number that you want and you'll have a bunch of new friends or a boyfriend. I don't really know what you're gonna use this tip for, but if you have a boyfriend, totally comment down below and say, hey, yo, your tip got me a boyfriend. So back to school shopping can be so expensive. So there's an app called Retail Me Not. It's just an app where you get coupons. For some reason, these huge stores like to charge like a college tuition for a trendy shirt, and it's not too nice. Retail Me Not, you just type in the store that you want to find and it will pull up like any coupons for that store. So it's really great. I've saved so much money using this app. So if you're at a store and you want to know if you could get a discount or if they're having like some sort of promo sale or something, shopping, definitely get the app and download it and use it for back to school shopping. Sometimes your clothes are too wrinkly to wear, and that can be a problem because I don't want to take out the ironing board and the iron and all that stuff. Instead of using an iron, you could use a hair straightener, and I would be very careful with this because I've done this before and it does work, but I would put it on like the lowest setting because if you don't do it right, you could ruin your clothes, but it's a simple and easy way to get your clothes ironed. And so sometimes you don't always have time to shower during the school year, and that can be kind of stressful because your hair would get greasy. Baby powder will be your new best friend. So if you don't have dry shampoo, you can use this instead of having dry shampoo. It will take the grease out of your hair and it will make it look like it's not greasy, so it's great. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you got some helpful tips, and if you did, make sure to comment and tell me which ones were helpful. Also make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys liked it, and also make sure to subscribe if you're not. And also make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram because that would be really cool. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and bye guys!